Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today on today's passive income free training. My name is John Botel. I'm the owner and creator of Tiny Brander. I have been working with passive income systems for over 22 years. We have generated over $100 million worth of passive income sales during that time. And I know a little bit about passive income, and I want to share that with you today because if you're here right now, you've probably received an email from me over the last few days really preaching and trying to get you excited about passive income because it really is the holy grail of any kind of business, but particularly online business. It really is the thing that can set you apart because when you know that on the first of each month, that automatically all of your business costs are covered and you're already in profit because you know that during that month, you're going to make X number of $1,000. It makes everything so much easier. It makes, number one, makes you nice and relaxed. You don't have to be stressed about scraping money together to cover your cost of your buildings, to cover any employee costs, to cover, server bills or anything else. All of that's covered. So it gives you a sense of relaxation, which is lovely. But number two, it gives you the ability to be able to grow your business in different ways. Because if your main kind of costs are covered by doing this, you can concentrate on growing your passive income business, whatever that is, bigger, i.e. getting more people into your passive income business, or it allows you to diversify into other passive income businesses, or indeed any other kind of income businesses that allows you to grow your overall, if you like, your corporate overall business as a whole. So it allows you a lot of different freedoms, which I suggest you really do get into, because if you want to build a business that doesn't rely on you being there, if you want to build a business that allows you to travel, if you want to build a business that will make you money while you sleep, it has to have these passive income systems in them. Okay, so I'm going to show you today's lesson. We've talked about in the emails and stuff what passive income is and what passive income is not, because if you don't know what it is, it's very hard to build something that's going to work. So we've talked about that already in the emails. We've talked about a little bit about the different kinds of passive income, in so much as either not passive income, semi-passive income, or truly passive income. We did that yesterday. And if you didn't get that email, just look back or reach us at support@tinybrander.com and somebody will be able to send it to you again. But today's video, it has to be done by video because I have to kind of break all this down and show you in real time how this stuff works. Today's video is going to talk about the massive effects that passive incomes have as a compound basis in revenue and why that is so exciting. And I'm going to do this based on a fictitious product, and it can be a physical product, it could be an online product, it could be a membership, a subscription, could be anything. Okay, I'm just going to call it Barry's Widget. Okay, so this is going to be Barry's Widgets. And as I say, they could be a physical product, but they could also be a digital thing that's delivered digitally, could be a membership club, could be anything like that. Okay, and let's assume that Barry's Widgets sell for $50, and I'm just using round numbers. Of course, it could be much lower. You could set a $10 price, but I'm just doing $50 for round numbers. Okay, and let's assume that in each month, an entire month, you can sell 100 units. Not a lot, that's just 3 per day. Very small numbers. So let's say 3 per day gives us 100 units in a month. Okay, so that equals in revenue $5,000. Okay, everybody should be able to follow along with that. Nice, easy, round numbers. You have an item of $50, you sell 100 of them, you bring in $5,000. That's just math. It's just simple. Here's where it gets fun. I'm going to look at this extrapolated out over 6 months to show you what a massive, massive income boost this can give. Bearing in mind, this is just 3 sales per day. Okay, it's very small numbers. So let's go take a look. Let me just write all this down. We're going to do month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4, month 5, and month 6. Okay? So, month 1, we already know what we're doing. Okay? We are selling $5,000 worth of widgets. Now, of course, I know, yes, there are costs involved. There are distribution costs if it's a physical product. There are product costs if it's a physical product. If it's a digital product, maybe not so much. But we understand that there are costs involved. Okay, so we have to, I'm not going to look at that for now because we would really get into the weeds of how much things cost. And I just want to look at the top line revenue number and just let you get excited about that. Just know that as long as you've worked out your profit margins, if this works and your profit margins work, it just all falls into place. That's all you need to know. Okay, so in month 1, we're selling $5,000 worth. Okay, now remember that is going to rebill again in month 2. All of those products that you sold in month 1 on a recurring basis to give you passive income will recur again in month 2. Yes, of course, you are going to lose some. Okay. Now, experience tells me you're going to lose in the first month around about 40%. Can't be 100% accurate on this. Some of them will be higher, some of them will be lower. It depends on the product, the service, the thing you're offering, how excited, how interactive people get with it. Lots of different variables in that. But on average, from what I've seen over 20 years, about 40%, you get what they call a 40% churn. That's the term for it in terms of rebuilds. It's called churn rate, how many people you lose. Okay, so at a 40% churn rate, i.e. 60% of these people stick, in month 2, that is going to rebill at $3,000. But remember, we don't stop selling. It's not like we've ever stopped selling in month 2. So we're still selling in month 2 our $5,000 again, because we know our numbers and we know how to get people in and we know that we can sell 100 units a month. And so each month we are going to be able to sell 5,000 units. So let me just put that in as it looks now. So what that would mean is in each month you're getting those $5,000 coming in there. But it also means as each one trips over into the next month with that 40% churn rate, you're going to be getting the $3,000 in this position. Okay, and then of course the churn rate on the 3,000 that will fall into month 3 here. So that goes, it goes like this. Essentially, this one goes this way, this one goes this way, this one goes this way, and I usually find by the 3rd month the numbers drop. So you don't get a 40% churn rate, you get like a 20% churn rate. So what you would end up here with is you'd lose 20%. So you'd only rebuild 2,400 here. Okay, and that's like that. That's the rebuilds from that 3,000. Okay, and that's going to be right the way along because it just trips on month after month. So the next month will be down here. Again, 20% churn is going to put us with these kind of numbers. And then if I do it one more time, in fact, let me do it 2 more times. That would be 150, 1,300, 1,536. Can't get my dyslexic numbers right. And then in the final month, now bearing in mind this doesn't stop. This would carry on, but I've only had room for 6 months. So as you can see, it trips down like this, and like this, and like this. So month 1, if I just total all this up here, month 1, yes, we only make $5,000. Okay, it's nice. I mean, for some of you that'll be life-changing on its own. Yes, there'll be some costs involved, but yes, that's only 3 sales a day. Remember, 3 sales. That's it. Month 2, look at that. We've got the 5,000 and the 3,000. So if we bring that down here, we're now at 8,000 here in month 2. Month 3, that's 5,000. 3,000, that's 8,000. That's 10,400. So now we're in 5 digits with just 3 months worth of revenue. Let's carry it on. So what do we have? We have 10,400. So we're now at 12,320. Carry that on. And in month 5, we would be at 13,856. And in month 6, we would be at just over 15,000, 15,084. And that will carry on. That will carry on until you run out of people in your system to bill. And of course, there's 2 things that this does not take into account of. If I just do a quick erase just at the bottom here. There we go. There's 2 things that this does not take into account of. Number 1, you don't add more people into the top, because if you doubled the number of people in the top, all of the numbers double. It also doesn't account for the fact that you are able to build multiple different revenue streams like this. So let's say, for example, let me just do a quick total of those numbers over 6 months. So what do we have? We have 15,084, we have 13,856, we have 12,320, we have 10,400, we have 8,000, and we have 5,000. So over 6 months, we've done around about, over 6 months, we've done 64,660 in sales, okay? But if we had doubled that, instead of doing 3 sales a day, if we had done 6 sales a day, which again is not extremely large numbers, but if we'd done 6 sales a day, that number would have been 129,320 by simply doubling our efforts at the top end of the number of people we bring in. We could double our revenue. Okay, but additionally, we can compound that even further by adding multiple different streams of these revenues, very simply, very easily, and having our risk spread so that we're having all of these multiple different income streams all paying us passively. And at that stage, you can be having tens of thousands of dollars, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 easily of passive payments coming into you month on month on month. And that's where the power comes, is once you start building up and compounding all of these people in your memberships and in your clubs and in your subscriptions so that they're paying you over and over and over again. You can see just how many times you get build and build and build and build and build and build. And it's just an amazing way to set your business free so that you don't have to be there all the time. It runs on autopilot. And this is why we're so keen to have our followers and people that are learning from us set up these kind of systems. Now, in order to help you do that, we're actually holding a live training class this Thursday where we're actually going to show you numerous different versions of just what I showed you here, but we're going to go into real detail on the kind of ones that you can set up, because you may be a bit lost thinking, oh well, I don't really know what kind of products I can do. Okay, on Thursday it will all become clear. We're going to take you through everything. Okay, myself and Adam are going to walk you through exactly how you can set up really, really simple subscriptions that you could start selling within 24 hours. Okay, really, really simple stuff. We're fanatical about selling passive income, and so we want you to join us there. I'll put the link right below this video on YouTube. If you're seeing this in any other format, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, or if you're seeing it in the email, look below for the link to get registered right now. It is going to be a fantastic training. We're going to have a lot of fun on it. But more importantly for you guys, you're going to learn how to do exactly this that I've shown you on screen, but with no technical know-how, no technical setup of anything, which is like the main hurdling block for a lot of people. But we're also going to show you the kinds of products that you can sell to really give you some inspiration to go out and just do this for yourself. Nothing is going to be held back. You're going to be able to take the information that we give you on Thursday and literally go and apply it right then and there and start sales within as little as 24 hours. So if you're into that, drop a comment below this video. Give me a thumbs up and a like, and hit the notification bell to get more kind of content like this. Let me know, because I'd be Really, really delighted to put out more content like this and help more and more people just like you set themselves free with a true passive income business that they can run from anywhere. But as I say, Thursday is the key. This Thursday, the 20th of July, and I guess I should say 2023, just in case you're watching this in an entirely different year. So yeah, 20th of July, 2023 at 2 p.m. Eastern. Join us on this free training. It is going to be invaluable to you and really help you set up your stall for a business that you can run from anywhere. I can't wait to see you there. All the best. My name's John Botel, and Tiny Brander is my platform for supplement sales. So I will see you on that webinar. All the very best. Bye-bye.